lovelies, welcome to Yoga with Dojo Cat. Today I'm going to take you through a strong abs yoga workout flow. We're going to stretch, we're going to strengthen, we're going to get tired. I have a lot of energy today, good luck to you. So we're going to begin in a cat-cow. So in tabletop position, stacking those wrists under those shoulders, the knees under the hips. Inhale, dropping our belly, lifting our tailbone and our gaze to the sky. Exhaling, rounding our spine, tucking our chin to our chest. Inhaling back into cow. And exhaling into cat. Just go at your own pace using your breath as a guide. We'll bring our hands a couple more inches out in front of us and we'll roll our body into cobra. Inhaling, exhaling into child's pose. And same thing, we'll use our breath as a guide. Rolling our body like a wave into cobra and then exhaling into child's pose. And we'll do one more cycle. From here, we'll move into plank. So bring those wrists back underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up for plank. And we're gonna do another flow from here. So take a nice big breath in. And exhale, press into downward facing dog. Inhale, roll back into plank, coming onto your tiptoes. Exhale, pressing back into that downward facing dog. And we'll do one more. From here, bend your knees, gaze forward, hop, step, or float into forward fold. From here, inhale those hands to the sky. Exhale, sweeping all the way back down into that forward fold. Inhaling back into mountain. Exhaling into that forward fold. And we'll do one more. And at the bottom of this forward fold, plant those hands, step back into plank pose. Should be all warmed up now and ready for this yoga abs workout. We'll just hang out here in plank for a couple breaths just to get that fire burning in your core. And exhale, pressing into that downward facing dog. So from here, we'll find some stillness, just trying to melt those heels to the mat. Relax that head in between your biceps. Inhale that right leg to the sky, keep those hips square to the mat. Exhale, bring that right knee to the right elbow. Inhale back into three-legged dog. Exhale, bringing that knee to your left elbow. One more time, inhaling into three-legged dog. Exhaling, bringing that knee to your nose, really rounding that spine. And then step that foot in between your hands. Spin that back foot so that it's parallel. Rise up for warrior two. So actively press that lid leg out and then reach those hands away from each other, keeping a nice line with your body from your fingertips and from your tailbone to the top of your crown. Straighten that front leg, shift forward a couple inches, lower that right hand, the right shin, and gaze up at your left fingertips for triangle pose. And engage that core, lift back up, and then reverse that triangle. From here, we'll go into extended side angle, so bend that lead leg, and we're gonna go for a more challenging extended side angle. So instead of resting that forearm on your leg, we're gonna lift both of our arms up into the sky, really engaging that core, breathing into that left side body, working those abs. Make sure you're using those nice deep breaths. You're probably uncomfortable, but use those breaths to release any tension that you might be feeling in your body. You can come back out of that pose, ground into that right foot, step forward into mountain. We're gonna go into a balancing pose. Okay, ground into that right foot, lift that left heel up to your bum, reach back with that left hand and grab onto the front of that foot. And then we're gonna tilt forward, extending our right arm to the sky, kicking our foot into our hand and bringing that leg parallel for dancer pose. Really engage that core, focus on something in front of you to help your balance. And release that foot to the mat. Inhale those hands to the sky. Exhale, folding forward, planting your hands, step back into plank. And we'll go through our flow sequence, so shifting forward, lowering ourselves 90 degrees, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a second here to note how that right side of your body is feeling. Are you feeling more flexible? Are you feeling stronger? You should be, your heart should be working a little bit now. You should be breathing a little heavier. And we're gonna go and do all that work on the other side. So inhale that left leg to the sky. Exhale, bring that left knee to left elbow. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, bring that left knee to the right elbow. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, bringing that knee to the nose, rounding that spine, and then bring that foot in between your hands. Spin that back foot, rise up, warrior two. All right, let's move into triangle pose. Straighten that front leg, shift forward, lower that left hand to the left shin, gaze up at those right fingertips. Triangle pose. And lift up, squeezing that core, reverse your triangle. and move into that extended side angle. So come back to center, bend that front leg, and then lift that right arm overhead, keeping your left arm up in the air at that nice angle, really engaging that core, getting that nice stretch in the side body as well. Alright, you can come back to center. You can bring your hands to heart center. My shoulders are burning if you want to give yourself a little break. Ground into that left foot, push forward into mountain. Inhale those hands to the sky. Exhale, sweeping down into that forward fold. And we'll come back up and we'll go into that balancing pose on our left side. So your balance is going to be different on one side than the other. That's normal. If you fall out of it, it's fine. Don't worry about it, just come back into it when you're ready. So, grounding into that left foot, right heel, picking it up to your bum, grabbing it with that right hand, tipping forward, bringing that leg parallel, extending that left arm, kicking that heel into your hand for dancer. Don't forget, really engage your core to keep that balance. Breath and release. We'll inhale those hands to the sky. Exhale, sweeping forward. And we'll just stay here in forward fold for a couple breaths. And we'll go to our backs to finish up this flow. So bend your knees, bringing your bum all the way down to the mat, extending those arms out in front. And then sitting down on your bum as gently as possible. So we're gonna go into boat pose. So I have a few options for you here. We'll just sit with our heels on the ground for now, and we'll lean back until you feel your core engage, okay? From here, you can either stay right here with your hands resting behind your knees, okay? You can extend those arms out, whatever you need, or you can lift those hands up. Again, option to keep your hands here or in front of you like this, or straighten those legs for an extra challenge. If you're shaking, that's okay. I'm shaking. One more breath. And relax those heels, come forward, give your abs a quick little break. Extend those arms out in front of you and roll back one vertebrae at a time, nice and slow. The slower the better. Until you finally come onto your back. We're gonna go into some more advanced poses, so if you don't wanna do these, that's okay. I'll give you an option if you don't feel like doing a shoulder stand or plow pose, okay? So you can do bridge if you like, so just hands beside your hips, lifting those hips to the sky, really squeezing those glutes, okay? If you want to do the shoulder stand, I can give you a basic option here. So we're gonna bring our knees up, popping those hips up, and then right away placing those hands under the lower back, and then using those elbows to help support yourself. Okay, you can stay right here if you like. Try to get onto your shoulders. This is a great start if you don't feel like doing a full shoulder stand. Okay, to extend the shoulder stand, you're gonna roll more onto the tops of your shoulders here and extend your legs up to the sky. Tuck that chin to your chest, straighten those legs. To come out, bring your knees to your nose and roll onto your bum. Whew. All right, one more pose for you that really requires a strong core, a plow pose. So it's the same idea as the shoulder stand, except we're gonna bring our toes behind our head. In front of our head, behind our head. Let's figure it out together. Okay, so back onto your backs, and then same thing, popping those knees up, using that support with our hands under our hips, and then we're going to bring those toes in front of our head. Our knees are almost to our nose, and if you want to stay right here, you can do that. If you can, roll up onto your shoulders even more and touch those toes to the mat. And to come out, just pick up your toes and then really slowly roll out. And you can come into a comfortable seated position. That is it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Please like and subscribe. I would love to have you in my little dojo here. Again, if there's anything that you want to work on, just comment below. I'm happy to incorporate what you need, so just leave a comment and I will see what I can do. That's it. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you guys next time. Os.